what they think they're going to find. All the Nate stuff's gone already.
Yeah, you should be tracking down that removal guy who came and took his stuff.
Someone's removed his belongings. When was this?
Start of May, right? A few days after his birthday.
We'll definitely look into that.
I still don't get why now. Why did you get a search warrant for my sister?
Sarge,
Yeah.
I think you should see this now.
Excuse me.
What do you think they found out there?
I've no idea.
OK, we're done.
What is it? What have you found?
We'll let you know.
Was it useful? What have you found earlier?
It was. Yeah.
Wait, is that?
Your husband's phone, yes. We found it in your daughter's playhouse out the back.
Well, that can't be right. There's no way.
Well, the battery was dead, but after charging it, we were able to retrieve messages, look at photos. We also matched it to the number of the one we have on file. There's no question as to whose phone this is. Any ideas how it ended up in there?
But I haven't seen that phone since Nate left.
So you didn't put it there?
Of course not.
I'd like to continue this conversation at the police station.
What? You don't think she had something to do with this, do you?
We'll talk more at the station, OK?
But my daughter, she's at nursery. She needs picking up.
Don't worry, I'll get her.
Tell her I'll be back soon.
Interview with Tracy Robinson commences at 1400 hours. Present is D.S. Walsh and P.C. Makinson. Are you sure you don't want to have a solicitor?
I haven't done anything wrong.
Then you'll have no trouble explaining how your dead husband's phone turned up in your daughter's playhouse.
Kane must have planted it there.
What makes you so sure your father-in-law did this?
Because he was mad at Nate. He thought something was going on with him and Moira. He beat him up.
And we will get to the bottom of this, rest assured. Here is a list of all the companies that do removals from Yorkshire. We contacted them about the supposed removal man that came to your house. Can you guess how many of them were able to provide us with any information?
I suppose you're going to tell me.
None.
There was a removal guy, and he did come to my house.
Not according to the statements that we have. Did anyone else see this removal man?
Yes, Kane did.
And did Mr. Dingle speak with him or was privy to any conversation you had with him?
No, but he saw the van leaving the village. And then I explained to Kane what had happened and that Nate had organised it all.
There is no record of a Mr. Nate Robinson having made any bookings within the timescale you've mentioned. And the only person who can corroborate your story, he saw a van leave the village, but has only got your word for anything that happened prior to that.
Look, I'm telling you the truth.
Then why am I finding it so hard to believe your version of events?
OK. I asked the removal guy where he was moving Nate's stuff to. He wouldn't tell me. What do you want me to do? Hold him up at gunpoint? I even called round all the wind farms. I did everything I could think of to track him down. But what was I supposed to do when Nate didn't want to be found?
Maybe you should reconsider your option to have a solicitor present.
There we go. Good as new.
When did you do that?
Oh, I had some time on my hands this morning.
Thanks. More than I could have done.
Oh, you've had enough fun. I heard Tracy was taken off in a police car.
Yeah. If anything actually comes of it,
But you still think she did it, right?
it's got as much reason as anyone. But this is Tracy, I mean. Nate was the father of a child, so I don't know.
I imagine it's a lot to get your head around right now, but... Well, the police clearly have something on her. So if she is responsible for Nate's death, the family are going to need you now more than ever to help them get through this. But you don't have to do it alone. I'm part of this family now, and I will be there for you, whatever you need.
Mrs. Robinson, so far you have failed to disclose important information regarding your husband's case. I have to wonder what else you're lying about.
Nothing.
Why should I believe that?
Sarge?
We've been granted access to your husband's bank statements from the time he supposedly left for Shetland. According to these statements, there was no activity for months, and then suddenly a flurry of charges to his credit card, all of them using your address for both billing and delivery. How do you explain that?
It's not what you think.
Then explain it to me so I can understand.
My daughter, Frankie, she's 4. And she doesn't understand why she can't see her dad anymore. She doesn't get why she can't have the basic things she used to have when he was around. Nate would have wanted her to have everything she needed. He would have understood.
Except he wasn't there to understand, was he? He couldn't consent to you spending his money. Was that your plan all along?
What?
I mean, why not ask for help? Surely Nate's family would be more than happy to step up.
Because I was embarrassed, okay? That I was struggling so much. It doesn't make me a murderer.
So you didn't kill your husband and then use his death to profit?
Of course not! I lost my dad, okay? I know how much that hurts, and I will never do that to my daughter.